Bill, tell me about Jerry Wilson.
Philip, have you ever met someone and when you met them you thought, I don't think I could ever like that person? Well, that was Jerry Wilson. You know, Jerry Wilson was the first president of the Indiana National Speakers Association. I was the second. So Jerry and I attended this meeting once a month, and Jerry liked me, but I didn't like Jerry. You know, Jerry smoked like a chimney back before smoking was restricted to certain areas. He had language that was so colorful that it would make a sailor jump ship, and he always wanted to sit next to me. And I just thought, I just don't like this guy. He just turned me right off. And I remember one time he asked me to go to Columbus, Ohio with him. And I told my wife, Joanne, I said, I don't think I can spend 4 hours in the car with this guy. I think it would do me in. Well, because of my faith in God and because of the fact that I knew it was the right thing to do, Jerry and I became friends. And then, you know what? I really fell in love with Jerry as a person. He was one of these guys I couldn't wait to talk with. In fact, in 1982, that's when I met Jerry. Years later, Jerry called me and said, Bill, I've decided to make Christ the master of my life. I'd like to have you baptize me. He flew to Texas, and I baptized Jerry into Christ. From that time on, I cannot remember one conversation with Jerry that we didn't talk about Jesus and that we didn't pray together. A few years later, he came out to visit with me and brought his minister with him. They wanted to grow their church from 500 to 5,000. Within 30 days from the time he visited with me, I was called that Jerry was on his deathbed. And I got to the hospital 1 hour after he died. And then I did Jerry's funeral. What was great about doing Jerry's funeral is the celebration of his life. And I felt like I was part of that celebration because I had no second thoughts about my relationship with Jerry. I know I loved him, and I know that I did everything I could to build that relationship, and we had that great relationship. And, you know, hey, we're going to be in heaven forever together.